It's Ketchup Packets.
Hey everybody, I'm Nate.
I'm Lewis.
I'm Sean.
And this is Ketchup Packets. Today we're watching Season 1, Episode 7 of Yellowjackets called No Compass.
No compass.
No compass. They have a compass.
They do have one.
Yeah, but
they, as a group in
Yes.
life, they
Yes.
have no compass.
No direction.
Right.
Yes.
But last time on Yellowjackets,
Yeah.
what was resolved to be undertaken?
Ty is going on a trip. He's gonna go south.
That's right.
Just gonna
Ooh.
find civilization.
Just go in one direction and keep going in that direction until you find a city.
That's right.
Yep.
That's how it works.
I mean,
Kind of does.
what's your guys' solution for their situation?
I don't think there is one.
Especially when you're Thaisa and you know Shauna's pregnant. You know,
Yeah.
Right.
there is a
Yeah.
ticking clock here.
Yeah.
I mean, whenever I've like heard about like wilderness survival stuff, like if you get lost from the group, you're not supposed to move. You know, so like if somebody knows kind of what direction their plane was going, and then they like leave the plane, and then they leave further away from the plane and further away, like, you know, when the search party finds the plane, they're not going to be able to find the girls. But we also know a little bit about the future of their situation and that they're going to be there for 19 months.
Yeah.
So-
We know eventually they're found, and we also know the spot that they had the feast in, like we saw that future shot, that's not the cabin, or really like the region that the cabin is in.
No.
It looked like it was above the wreckage,
Yeah.
and they're below the wreckage where they are.
Yeah.
So it seems like there's, additional moving around that takes place.
Yeah, it's
to think.
interesting.
What else? What was happening in the adult timeline?
Well, is Shauna's husband cheating on her, or have we been wrong about him all along?
Right.
Starting to get the sense that we might have been wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They went to brunch with Jackie's parents,
And yeah, that's right.
gave him what for?
Yeah, sure did. Kind of a little bit. You know, it was a little mean, but it was
Deserved.
also. It seemed
She
like
brought it on herself.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
kind of seemed like it was a long time coming, maybe too.
Justified.
Yeah.
I mean, those people lost their daughter, and that's terrible.
Yes,
I
it is.
understand if you have some social difficulties processing something like that, so it's totally understandable, but
Yeah.
their response,
Yes.
people are going to respond how they're going to respond
Yeah.
if you're treating them that way.
Well, like taking it out on her best friend who was with her, and her boyfriend from high school is kind of like in bad form. I don't know.
Yes.
Go
Right, it
talk
is,
to someone.
exactly.
Talk
Yeah,
to an
yeah.
expert. Don't.
I think
push
you
it
said
on
that during the
people.
reaction too, that they should seek therapy.
Yes.
Yes.
But the sort of ending of the adult timeline, we discovered who the woman in the tree is.
That's right.
Oh, that's right. Is Ty?
Yes. It's, dissociative personality or whatever
Something,
it
yeah.
is.
And it's interesting that we saw a little glimpse of that during the high schooler timeline as well, and it was pre any sort of wolf trauma or whatever.
Yeah.
They've just been out there for like a couple weeks, and all of a sudden she's eating dirt.
Right.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So,
Weird.
yeah, it's not
Yeah.
clear exactly what would have brought that on, but
And the last point of that I can think of is Misty took that woman prisoner
Oh,
by
right.
Misty kidnapped
Yeah.
Jessica Roberts
That's right.
and put her tied to a bed in her basement.
Yep.
Yes.
As one does.
Wild. Oh yeah. Who
Yeah.
hasn't? Who among us? Right.
Exactly.
Well, you know what? I didn't realize that was kind of an echo. In the modern day, Ty is also striking out on her own
Oh yeah.
by proceeding with her campaign.
Oh, sure, yeah. She's just like
Right.
taking it upon herself to do what she thinks needs to be done,
Yeah.
even if the group says, "Oh, I don't know about this."
yeah.
So, but the group is her family, who should have an equal say. this
Right.
time around.
And maybe just kind of alienating herself a little bit to prove something that she doesn't need to prove to anyone except herself at a certain
Well,
point.
to run for office in the first place, you probably need a certain level of ambition.
Yes,
you know?
that's
Yeah.
correct.
So-
I mean, it's just she's making it complicated. Anyway, we can talk about it later. But
We should watch it.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely, we should. Is that it? Is that it for everybody? We have a Patreon. Check it out in the link below.
We have a special patron who subscribed at the Crazy Town Banana Pants
That's
tier.
right, Quante Tuggle.
Thank you, Quante
Thank you
Tuggle.
so much. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep. And if you also want to mention in one of our videos, you can join at that tier on our Patreon, the Crazy Town Banana Pants level.
That's right.
Otherwise, we have full-length reactions over there. We have polls and stuff if you guys want to help us decide what we're going to watch. And the full-length reactions come out before the YouTube videos do, so you get a little bit advanced viewing on those if you want. Besides that, I think we're good to go.
Yeah,
let's watch Yellowjackets.
Yeah.
Yellowjackets.
Oh, God.
Let's go.
Is this being recorded? So she's completely disoriented and doesn't know how she got out here.
Yeah, she seems to have come to in the tree, all covered in dirt.
It's just like one of those things where it's like, I am like completely disassociating like that and finding yourself in this condition. It's like, obviously I need to seek help about this, but you don't, like, I would be embarrassed.
Right,
to,
you don't want to admit that it's real. Yeah, you don't want to admit even to yourself that it's real.
Right.
And seeking help involves acknowledging that it's real.
Yes, exactly. Not that you should be ashamed, but it would just be,
but it's impossible
weird.
not to.
Yeah.
We have to do something. We're starving. And it's just gonna keep getting colder. And not, I better put on a coat cold. We're talking dying feels like falling asleep cold.
That's the other ticking clock.
That's right.
We don't know where we are. Just that we're surrounded by big-ass mountains. What are you now, Edmund fucking Hillary? Who? Like I said, we're not...
Who's Edmund Hillary, Lewis?
Climbed Mount Everest.
I see.
Oh, okay.
You can't take the rifle. I'm all for what you're trying to do, Ty, but the gun has to stay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
What she's saying makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, if she's willing to go, then...
What if you're wrong?
Right, I mean, yeah. I see what Jackie means of you can't force anybody to make that trek, but if someone says, I want to do it, you shouldn't stop them.
Yeah.
If I'm wrong, I'll die out there.
This is how the Donner Party got rescued.
Somebody went to find help?
Multiple groups of people went after, it was almost too late, basically. It was like, okay, we're either going to die here or we go try and find something.
Or die trying to find help.
Yeah.
It's die either way, so go.
Why didn't you tell them about your dream? She wouldn't have listened.
What was her dream again?
I can't remember either.
She saw fire and light and like the
Didn't burn it all.
tunnel with the candles and stuff.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yep.
Keep them all lit.
It's pretty hot, actually.
Wonder how much they paid that actress to ever cut her own hair like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm coming with you. Stop.
2 is better than 1.
Yeah.
You know, I've only been to New York City once. All I wanted was a soft pretzel, one of those horse and cart rides through Central Park.
Plus, how's Van gonna be if she stays here and Ty just goes off into the forest?
You never know if she's coming back or not.
I'm not gonna die out here without at least trying to get there.
Yeah.
And who knows?
You talked her into it, Ty.
With you as our fearless fucking leader, we might actually make it.
What are you going to tell her she can't?
We've talked and we're coming to.
Good.
Okay.
I'm so glad that there's like...
Yeah.
That sweatshirt that Van was wearing in that scene, I just noticed. It was the soccer ball. It said co-ed naked soccer. That's the one the person staring into the pit in the first scene is wearing that shirt.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, not to sound like a, sexist tool, but I feel like they need a guy with them, so.
Don't be so hard on yourself. I'm sure with a little effort you can overcome the sexist part.
They're adorable.
Yeah.
In a
It's going to be
dysfunctional kind
really,
of way.
really unhealthy, yeah.
I just want you to stay.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah. It's fine, dude. Just stay.
I had a dream last night. Red smoke and a river of blood.
Oh, okay.
Just promise me you won't lose it, okay? Yeah, sure. Thanks a lot.
Oh.
I feel like there's something about, like, as ridiculous as that sounds, she seemed really serious about it. And I would just be like, okay, I won't lose it.
But also from the context of, like, one of your friends is very obviously having a a break from reality.
Wait for me. I'm coming.
Please don't try to talk me out of this, okay?
I'll do the best I can without you.
I'll come back for you.
God. Shut up. This is so awkward. Oh, dude. Oh, boy.
Oh.
Weird.
Jesus.
Being weird.
Right, but the moment they're gone, he's got to turn to the other people and be like, okay, so.
Yeah, here's what's happening.
You all understand what's happening here, right?
Yes.
That's $50,000?
Yeah, in $100 bills.
Oh, but disappointing by heist movie standards.
You got the tracker.
Shauna's insane.
Yeah, she is.
Sellers. Ooh,
She's such
really
a
tracking
danger
people's
junkie.
Yeah, she
moves
is.
right now.
You are finally going to tell me what the hell is going on.
What? Jackie, nothing's
If you
going
guys
on.
are best friends, she can tell if you're being weird.
You're obviously hiding something from me, and it's making me feel crazy.
I would say she's being a little controlling and demanding, but
and you told me
it's her boyfriend.
The reason your dad wasn't around
Baby.
as much was because
So-
he had a new
Well, she
job
doesn't know
as a
that.
president.
Yeah.
When did you stop wanting me to be your best friend?
Ooh. No, you don't understand. It's a really bad secret that makes me a bad
I
person.
betrayed you.
Yeah, right.
What? Thaisa figured it out when she caught me faking my period.
I mean, you lost your virginity without telling me.
Yeah, that's the big
Yeah.
deal for best friends like that.
Yep.
Randy.
Randy?
Come on, you suggested
Yeah.
Randy, Jackie.
Randy, baby, I have so many questions. I mean, how...
I think Jackie kind of feels like she was supposed to lose her virginity first.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Like you jumped the line, Shauna.
We're gonna get through this together.
Oh. If only you knew the full truth. It's like, that's also the worst thing. It's like, you know, you keeping something and then you spill, but you spill another lie on top of it, you know? It's like, what's the point of that?
How long does it take to drive a block?
Maybe she stopped to score drugs.
Oh, God. I hope not.
Jeez.
The pig. Other than Travis, which we both know is a fucking train wreck, who does she really have?
Do they not know Travis is dead?
No, they do, but they're saying that's all she had until now.
Now he's dead, so that's 0, right?
What the hell is that? Lottie gave it to me. Seriously?
Doesn't hurt anything.
Yeah.
Believing you have good luck can bring you good luck.
If this was a horror movie, she'd be the villain. If this was a horror movie, you would be the first to die. Why? Because I'm black? No, because you're the skeptical one. They always go first, leaving the rest of us
That's a good point.
dumb shit and die in unnecessarily brutal ways.
In the
Like,
90s, both
why
things were
does the
true.
black character always die?
Right, but there's 2 black people in their party,
That's
so.
true. God, she's weird, man.
She's watching Kevin sleep while her hostage screams in the basement.
Jeez.
That's a setup.
Blackmailer?
Me, I've been fucking Kevin Dan.
Kevin Dan? The goth kid? I like it. I think it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, he's moving.
It beeped.
All right.
Oh, no. Actually, I probably shouldn't drive because if we die, we will never find out who's doing this.
She's not afraid to die. It's just inconvenient for their current goals.
You hear that?
I don't hear anything.
Exactly.
Ah.
Yep.
Yeah, it would be huge to be able to get like a little bit of alone time in
It
a
would.
situation like this.
We should,
Do you want me to help with?
No.
Does he not know how to?
Tricky.
I got it.
He's trying to be the one in charge, you know?
Yeah.
Come on, man, you got it. That's
Yeah,
got it.
that's it. That's the one.
That's,
Yep.
that's the green light.
You don't have to talk like that.
Wait, whoa, dude. Oh no.
I mean, it's completely new, you know?
Yeah, no, I get it.
And their
It's
whole
just-
relationship has developed in such strange circumstances, you know? It's...
Oh no.
Oh. Also malnourished.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, this is stressful.
Where are you going?
I don't know. Hey, I'm sorry.
It's all right, dude.
Gotta go.
He's humiliated.
His like sense of I worry about his view of masculinity. He's obviously not very emotionally mature.
Mid-90s.
Yeah, he's a 17-year-old boy. It's 1996.
I guess,
yeah,
1996.
Like
sure.
it's very understandable. Of like
they're not in a loving and trusting relationship with each other.
Yeah.
Really, they're teenagers that are hot for each other for a
That's
few
true.
weeks. You know, it's
Yeah.
not as though they like have a deep care there. You know, it's
Even she was like, "It's cool, dude.
Right,
Shit
yeah.
happens," but he
Exactly.
doesn't get that anyway.
When did this happen? How could I possibly
Is she gonna build on the lie? Are they gonna have a whole conversation about the lie?
It was the night of Mari's birthday party. You and Jeff bailed early, remember?
I could have sworn that was the night I had to go back and give Randy a ride home because he puked in the pool.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Right.
You're lying. It's so obvious.
And it's just gonna make Jackie wonder why. You know?
Yeah. It's like, this has got to be 100 times worse than she's telling me.
I'm like,
yeah, this is upsetting.
tense.
Yeah.
After Bill Pullman falls in love with Sandra, his fucking brother wakes up.
What is this? What is she referencing?
While you were sleeping.
Oh.
Lewis, you attracted the wolves by laughing.
Yeah.
Shush. What do you want from me?
You kind of fucked around and now you're finding out, lady, actually.
Yeah.
You see, I put all the pieces together, and all roads lead to you. And I know you killed Travis.
Wow, this is insane. Blackmail? What are you even thinking?
Misty can tell from that response.
I did not kill.
She really doesn't know.
Bother.
If you really knew, I wouldn't be here.
Oh, fuck. If I was her, I might cut the attitude.
He seems surprisingly
Misty's
calm,
not
by the way.
fucking around.
Not the first time I've been held hostage.
About to cut your toes off, man.
I think this lady's no slouch, though.
How did you know about
She's in a compromised position. Yes.
We're actually on the same side, Misty. We should be partners on this.
Man, she's just
I
not
know
very
to kill Travis
persuasive.
together, right?
Tell her you're a detective. That'll get her.
This is fun.
Yeah, right. It's like, she doesn't have any leverage.
Wrong. You only have leverage if I am not willing to make you talk.
Right.
Which
Is this what's supposed to happen? What's going on?
the driver must be in on that.
Or you just dumped $50,000.
Natalie, please put the gun down.
Shoot me. Take the truck. Just take it.
This guy's like, I don't. Whoa!
Seems like a huge risk to take in the first place, to just dead drop all that money on the, like, the assumption that somebody's gonna follow through. It's,
Well, he's blackmailing them, you know?
I
He
know.
texted them the blackmail. That's what you do.
Why'd you run into that table, bro?
Oh, he's glitter.
Yep.
He's glittered now.
Glitter bomb.
Oh, God. Who's she gonna hit?
Natalie's just gonna kill him. That's the solution, right?
We look for an asshole covered in glitter.
Find that.
Yeah, who's gonna be one of the characters that we've already met?
Gonna kill
Who's gonna have like
Oh,
glitter
really?
in his hair?
Whoever they are, they now got 50 grand. And they know we're on to them.
Ty needs to come clean about the reporter.
This is for Travis.
Nat, we're not even sure his death is related to any of this.
The fuck it isn't.
I have a feeling
Know
Ty does
Travis
know that.
Like I do. You guys are just as fucked up as I am. You're just better at lying to yourselves. You're not healthy. You're not stable. You're living on the brink, just like me. If you're not gonna help me with the plan, I'll do it myself.
I think she's right in
Yep,
that assessment.
she is. Yep.
None of us are okay from what we went through.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ty's being frustratingly, like, dishonest with the people that she's in collusion with.
Yeah.
It's really, yeah, it's not cool.
Guys?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Iron deposits.
Oh, boy.
I don't know. This stream? It is a pretty big coincidence that Lottie dreamed about it. And now the compass is acting weird.
What did Lottie say when we found the plane?
It didn't want him to leave.
You have to be fucking kidding me.
I'm just...
It is sort of like a, dude, no one asked
without
any
the
of you to
compass.
come with me.
Exactly,
We'll
yeah.
travel south,
Now you're trying to
and we can
cancel
place
my mission
Yeah.
when you all decided to
something
join.
under tree. Anybody that wants to go back, by all means. But I'm losing daylight.
Yep. Good point.
I could see them not wanting to go back if she's going on, though. You know.
Yeah.
Yep.
It would be unsettling that
would be.
Lottie said, I dreamed about a river of blood, and then you find a red river on the journey. Like, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
What are you doing?
Waiting for you.
It's 4 a.m. What if my husband was here or my daughter?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Just
Wait. That's a nice try. But you feel exactly what I'm talking about running between us.
Ooh.
Every single cell in your body wants to blow things up and see what happens. That's who you are.
The fuck are you, bro? Oh my god. This is bad. This is not a good idea. This is all bad decisions.
Oh, it was his gun?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Natalie fired Kevin's gun.
I promise this will all be over soon. We don't need another speech, Thaisa. We need to sleep.
Damn. Ooh. Trouble in paradise?
Yeah.
Everyone feels a little tense. I can't put my finger on why that might be.
I'll take the first watch tonight. Let me do it. We should all rest.
I mean, yeah, they feel like they voted to go back and Thaisa forced them to continue, you know?
What?
I don't like chocolate.
You've been waiting for this, right, Lewis?
Yeah.
There's a chocolate full of fentanyl.
I spoke to your father's nurse, Dolores. Very pleasant.
Whoa. Yeah, she's fucked up, dude.
We got to talking. I used a fake name, obviously.
God,
And she
she's...
promised.
You know that a box of chocolates that got sent to an old folks' home would be passed to a bunch of people.
Travis's bank account was closed right after he died.
Is it gonna be Hobby? It's gonna be Hobby.
Yeah, he's sort of like a wild card in all of this, isn't he?
Wake up.
Yeah.
We fell asleep. Look. I think Jeff is...
It's morning and cars are
my
pulling
God.
in.
Yeah. Yeah.
They just had sex and went to sleep in Shauna's
Jesus
house.
Christ.
Why is he getting home in the morning?
Inventory database.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah. Not a real thing.
Yes.
Oh, this is stressing me out.
Do you want some breakfast? I could make us some eggs.
That sounds good. Thanks, babe.
How would you be certain he's not going to pop back out for something?
Yeah.
You had another thought.
French farce before.
What's not on the rafters,
Yeah,
guys?
their journal is missing.
Ooh. I was like, what am I supposed to be looking at? And then I was like, oh, it's what I'm not supposed to be looking at.
Yeah, this is...
What no one's supposed to be looking at, because it's a journal.
Oh,
Oh, no. She fell asleep. Not supposed to fall asleep if you're on lookout.
Oh,
Took the
God.
flare gun and the luck totem as well.
You start waving the fire around and they're not backing down.
You're
That's
in real
scary,
trouble.
dude.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Is a flare gun an effective weapon at all?
Yeah. It's red phosphorus.
The flaming ball,
yeah.
I guess.
But, you know, that's it. You get the one shot and then you missed and you suck, so.
Axe.
Yep, that'll do it. Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Whoosh.
And a plume of red smoke.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
God damn.
They got attacked by wolves. We kind of knew that was coming.
Yeah. But I like the fact that Lottie's, like, visions are actually visions. And I'm wondering, well, or at least crazy coincidences that appear to be visions. And it's like, you have enough of that going on, and, like, people are going to start dressing up in antlers and eating each other after a while.
Right, yeah.
It's understandable to see how the girls would go, okay, this is worth paying attention to.
Yes.
Like, there's a coincidence here significant enough that we should at least listen to the guidance it's offering, you know?
Yeah.
And, she's told, what was her name that she gave the bone to?
Van? The girl whose face got ripped open?
Yeah. Gave Van the bone, said, you hold on to this.
Thaisa took it.
And now her face is off. Bye-bye, Van. Damn.
Yeah. And the sleepwalking, though, and the woman in the tree, like she was in the tree there, and she was sleepwalking and seemed to take, like, everything they would have specifically needed for protection. Like, the charm and the flare gun. I mean, I guess the flare gun's not that much help, but maybe you see the wolves coming and you shoot that at them, they maybe think twice.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, the flares are really bright, and that would be disorienting for a wolf, you'd think.
They'd be like, oh, maybe the human can do that again. If it what is that thing it just launched at me?
Right.
Yeah.
I know that the audience probably already knows this, and you guys know this too. I do not like Ty. I think that she's being very, at this point, she's in so deep, adult Ty. She's in so deep with everyone else, but she's still keeping secrets from them. Misty has her fixer in a basement. Like, she doesn't know this, but it's like...
Well, Jessica told Misty what's going on, at least. At least Jessica came clean about it.
Yeah. But it's like, at some point, she even pretended to not know, like, about Travis. But, like, if her fixer knows, she knows too.
It's true.
There's a 0% chance that she doesn't know that Travis that Travis was murdered.
Well, we don't know if Jessica reported, like, the investigation about his bank account and stuff back to Ty. But I guess, why would she not if she hired her to investigate these people? I guess that's her job.
Yes.
Yeah.
But, I mean...
that was a while ago, too. That's not like it happened the day before Misty, like... It was, like, long enough ago that, like, hopefully they're checking in with each other once in a while.
So, I understand you're saying you don't like Ty, but, like, Misty is... evil.
Yes.
Shauna is also horrible in a lot of, like, I think Nat's the only one of them who's not a bad person in the adult timeline.
Yeah.
And Nat is still... she's still stealing guns
she's got a lot
from
of
police
problems.
officers.
Yes.
It's like that's... And
but she's
again,
the most
this is a whole group of bad people, but as the protagonists of sorts, I guess, this is another show where, like, our protagonists are all... I mean, they're cannibals who killed their friends and shit.
But they're cannibals out of necessity to some degree.
To some degree.
Extreme desperation.
But there's something about we're all in this together, except for there's elements of it that she's directly responsible for them trying to figure out, like, the reason why the reporter's in Misty's basement right now is because she hasn't told everyone else the truth about why she was actually looking for it.
So you're particularly displeased with Ty because the rest of the women, even if they're bad people, are still kind of working in concert, and Ty is
willing to throw everybody under the bus,
secrets even from them.
Yes, I think it's...
I see.
Yeah.
The same applies to Misty. Like, Misty might be working towards the same goal or a similar goal. Yeah. Well, I think
she's got the hidden camera though. Yeah. And she didn't tell them she hidden at Jessica Roberts.
And twisted too. But I think I expect as much from Misty, if that makes sense.
She was always
my bar for
Titus's bar is higher, so you're more disappointed by her bad behavior.
Exactly.
I see.
And she's running for political office, and she's like shifty and stuff, and you know, it's like, you know, it's just like, it's the stuff about politicians I don't like.
Yeah, well, and I think maybe it might, I mean, at least for me, it's maybe also that Taissa has a younger kid, so she's got more of a responsibility to be a good person, because, you know, like, Callie is a lost cause. Shauna is not going to make Callie nice now at this point, but Taissa could still, you know, that boy is still being shaped, and so her character is, I don't know, maybe that's, doesn't make sense.
And I don't know, I don't think Misty has any, like, question about her own evil. But Ty has a sense of like, I'm not evil, I'm just doing what I need to do to basically always further her own ends. That's the thing that drives me nuts. It's like Misty knows that she's fucked up.
Yeah,
you know, you can see it. You know, she's like she's squirting fentanyl into a packet of, or like a box of chocolates that she's going to send to an innocent old man, and she knows
and
exactly
whoever else happens to be given the chocolates.
Right.
But somehow Ty has her family convinced that like, oh, I'm doing this for us. I'm doing.
They're
it
not.
for us.
Simone doesn't buy that at all.
Right. I know.
That's
It's
what
bullshit.
she's telling her family.
Yes, exactly. And but she believes it. I believe Ty believes it, and I believe that Natalie's little speech in the car was like right on point. It's like, you guys are just as messed up as me.
Oh yeah.
And like I have a feeling that, you know, if Misty had heard that, she would have been like, I know that. You know, she would have chimed in with something snarky like, oh yeah.
Misty or would have countered with, I'm not, like, Misty would have thought she has no trauma. She would have been like, I'm fine. Everything's, you know, like, nothing bad happened to me.
I will say, like, in sympathy to Ty's behavior also comes from someone who has, like, even if she is not consciously aware of the woman in the tree, like, she is processing trauma very deeply.
Right.
Yes.
And she seems to have some sort of a dissociative brain disorder as well.
Right.
So
yeah.
Compounds everything else into, and that also would feed into then a life pattern of extreme denial where problems are staring you in the face and you don't want to admit that they're problems.
Right.
Yes. Yeah.
And I guess it's not that she's unredeemable as a character. I just find that her actions and choices make me go, come on, dude.
They bother you
like,
more.
Yes. It seems that like her actions are driven by a political interest, and that is particularly despicable compared to Misty.
Poisoning an old man.
Yeah, Misty's actions are despicable, but also like
motivated by friendship.
Right. Yeah. She's trying to help the group out. Like she's putting
Yeah.
herself in great personal risk to help the group out, and Ty's just lying to
Desperately
everybody.
wants to belong.
Yes, exactly. So I don't know. Long rant short, I don't know why she bothers me so much specifically, because she's also action oriented. She's also like, I'm gonna go find us help. I'm gonna get us out of here. But there's something about her selfishness makes me upset.
The rest of the girls did seem like they're kind of resigned to just slowly dying there because they don't know what else to do.
Right. Yeah.
So at least she's trying something. Didn't want to give up. Yeah.
But she was also, you know, when they got to the River of Blood, she was being really condescending. And this is something that I've sort of noticed about her character too, is that she's like, oh, are we going to worry about the Cosmati had a dream?
She doesn't want to meet people where they are. Yeah. She's going to be like, okay, you're right, this is scary, but let's think about this.
Yeah. And then her girlfriend gets her face ripped off by a wolf, you know.
Well, and the particular circumstances too. The Van was like, I'll take first watch, and Ty was like, no, I will. And then she falls asleep and takes the charm, and then Van gets attacked.
Yeah.
Like, it's the most guilt-inducing chain of events that could happen.
Yeah.
Not good.
I was also expecting the wolf thing to be more like she went out to find help on her own, and then kind of gets attacked or chased by wolves. But it was an interesting twist to be like, oh no, she has other people with her.
She brought wolves down on others.
Yeah, exactly. We're crazy.
Yeah.
That do it for this week, or is there more big threads to cover? Jackie found out that Shauna has Jeff's baby.
Right. Yeah.
That confrontation has to happen.
That's gonna play out. Yeah.
Then it's not gonna be good.
No.
I want to know who Fuckface is.
Wait, what? The blackmailer?
Yes.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, I'm curious.
I'm leaning towards Javi right now.
That's what makes the most sense, is just sort of like, he's a wild card. He shows up here and there. He's a character in the show, but you just feel bad for him, and he's kind of just in the background.
Right. Yeah. See, okay, so this is something about mystery shows that always bothers me, is because they want to be clever. Like, when you're writing a mystery, you put in the clues that the reader can figure it out.
Exactly, right.
But you don't want to be obvious about it, so there's also misdirect. And so with, like, my suspicion about Javi is right on the boundary of, like, is this a misdirect or is this a clue?
Yeah, it seems
like,
a little...
He got more screen time than this episode than he has in...
Right.
I think also the fun thing about a mystery is being able to make guesses, and if you make the right guess, to feel good about yourself. And TV shows nowadays have a tendency to want to always pull one over on their audience to the point where nothing like makes sense anymore after a certain point.
Didn't
Lost did that.
Didn't Westworld season 2 also like change an entire storyline because the writers saw on Reddit that people had figured out what they were going to do, and so they redid it? It's good if your super fans can put it together.
Yeah.
It means you're laying your groundwork properly. So
Yeah. I almost feel like some writers of some of these shows should just go on the message boards and go like, this guy's a good idea. We should run with this storyline.
Right?
Because that gets like lawsuit territory then. Plagiarism and stuff. I don't know. I'm not support the writer's strike.
Yeah, support the writer's strike.
Yes. That do it for this week's Yellowjackets, guys?
I think so.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for watching with us, everybody. I love this show, man. It's crazy.
Fun time.
It's making me upset and excited for the next one. But in the meantime, I'm Nate.
I'm Lewis.
I'm Sean.
And this is Ketchup Packets.